What's up, y'all? Sam the Jeep guy here. So it's been a minute since I've uploaded a video. I know. The reason I haven't uploaded a video in a while is I noticed my last couple videos, I was really kind of like stretching to make some content for you, and I'll be honest with you, it just wasn't my best work. So I kind of took a break. There's not really much for me to film on, but I did realize the other day that it's been a little over 6 months since I sprayed the Raptor liner on the Jeep. So today just wanted to make a real quick video, kind of walk around, tell you what I like about the Raptor liner, what I don't like about it, and just kind of give an update on how it's lasted after 6 months. So let's get right into it. All right, so first things first, something I absolutely love about it. The color has not faded, not one bit. I was really worried that it was going to over some time, but 6 months, it still looks just as perfect as it did the day that I sprayed it on there. One question I got asked a lot about Raptor line once I put it on was, how well does it clean up? You know, what's the best way to clean it? As far as like your dusty conditions, like if y'all are running in the desert, that kind of stuff, can't really tell you. We don't have a lot of like sandy kind of dust around here. It's almost shooting. But as far as like dust, we really don't have a whole lot of that. Gravel dust, I can't really tell. Maybe it's the color. It doesn't really show that much dirt. So as far as I'm aware, dust don't stick to it too bad. The black on the inside does get dusty from time to time, but just hose it out and it comes right off there and it looks just as good as the day that I put it down there. So there is one thing, and I think it's from my soft top, just a bunch of the junk that comes off of it. It gets this black stuff here. Same thing happened whenever it was painted gray with that, just a rattle can. But that stuff right there, I just use a soft bristle brush, something a little bit stiffer than like what you find in a regular car wash, and it scrubs right off there. It comes perfectly clean. Believe it or not, I've only put soap on this Raptor liner maybe twice. The rest of the time, I've just took a pressure washer to it and just hosed it down, and it's been great. Here might be a little bit better to where you can actually see some of that black stuff in it. I don't know where that comes from, unless it's actually dust. I'm not sure, but I mean, a pressure washer, take that right off there. See, I'll give y'all kind of some up close looks here. Now, keep in mind, I haven't washed this Jeep in probably 2 months. I haven't really done any big wheeling trips or anything. As you can tell, it's not that muddy. But, I mean, this is just, I guess it'd be like that black stuff you kind of get on a vehicle that just sits for a while. It's holding up great. It hasn't cracked anywhere. The lines are still really crisp looking. Yeah. This right here, I was worried about it getting wore down, but as you can see, it's perfect. I mean, right there where the door's been catching, it's kind of run through a little bit. As far as the Raptor liner on the inside, it's held up great. I mean, it's a little bit dirty right now, because once again, I haven't cleaned it in a while. But I mean, it's been doing awesome. One thing I did realize was this. Actually, need to put them screws back in there. I actually had to cut around that because the Raptor liner sealed it right along the edge. I had to take that up one time to do something with the transfer case shifter. I actually had to cut around that and loosen it up. So this will kind of like lock your stuff down like a normal paint, just a little bit heavier. So keep that in mind before you spray. So far, I really only have one gripe with this, and it's probably my fault, the way that I sprayed it, is it chips pretty easy. I mean, as far as just being like a paint, like you would paint a regular vehicle with, absolutely perfect. You couldn't ask for a better product. As far as a bed liner goes, if you're seriously thinking about just putting this down as a bed liner, do it extremely heavy. I would do 5 or 6 coats. I did the black on the inside and did 2 coats, I think it was. And I'll show you what I'm dealing with. I have little places like this. You can tell right there as somewhere I didn't really sand it that well, so it's still shiny. So that's my fault. That's the application. the floor. Excuse the mess again. But right here you can see some little gouges. And this is from where I loaded a transmission in the back of this Jeep. I took it and I sold it. It was that old X15. But yeah, I loaded it in here and it chipped it pretty good. But I mean, the rest of it's doing great. There's a small chip right there. And I'm thinking that's probably from the tailgate. I'm not sure. Here's another look at everything else. I mean, it's been holding up great. I did put on those boomerang shackles to give us a little bit more lift to try to avoid this right here. And as you can tell, it's back again. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I've got an idea. I just have to get up with some people and see if they can make me something. That's loose. But yeah, that's pretty aggravating. It's whenever you get it done just perfect and something like that happens, it's aggravating. But I mean, once again, I use this Jeep. I trail ride this Jeep, so I knew it was going to get some bumps and bruises. So overall, this thing has held up amazing. If you're thinking about doing this at all, just do it. You will not regret it. Probably the best decision I ever made. That Jeep gets so many looks. It's not even funny. People ask me all the time about it. Hey, what color is that? What'd you put on there? Is that not Raptor liner? Whatever. What does everybody call it? Rhino lining? Is that Rhino liner and all that? No. Did it myself. It's on the YouTube. You can see it. There's a lot of people ask me about it, but it's definitely worth your while. If you're thinking about doing it, just go for it. Drop the money in it, do it. Prep work is everything. Make sure you sand it really, really good. As you can tell in that one spot where I didn't sand perfect on the inside of the tub, it didn't stick that well. Adhesion promoter is your best friend. I used an entire can on this thing, but I don't think you're really supposed to, but I did anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's been great. Cleans up well. Like I said, I've only used soap on it twice. Let's see. The first time was when I took it to the Jeep show. One most modified. A little proud of that. And the last time I did it was probably 4 months ago, maybe, that I washed it with soap. The rest of the time it's just been a pressure washer. I'm thinking about probably washing it again before it starts to get too awful cold and really scrub it. I might scrub it up this weekend and just get it cleaned up. So that's it. There's not really a whole lot to say. I mean, it's held up great. It's doing exactly what I thought it was going to do. So if y'all have any questions about this Raptor liner stuff, just drop it in the comments. Holler at me on Instagram, Sam the Jeep Guy. I'm on there every single day. I respond to messages on there quite a bit. Just let me know if you want to know, like, how much do you need to do this or anything like that. Holler at me. I'll help you out. Just for reference, I used 4 quarts of black and 5 quarts of blue. And I really wish I probably would have done maybe another pass over the hood area and around the cowl, because there's a few light spots, but you can't really tell it. I definitely wish I would have probably done 2 coats in the inside. That way it was a little bit tougher. And I know somebody will be asking, what's up with the CJ? Have we gotten anywhere with it? The answer is no. We haven't done a dang thing with it yet. It's been sitting here. I wanted to try to get the tub off this week, but I had some extra things I had to go do, so I wasn't able to do that. I want to get the tub off and make sure the frame is good before I commit to actually buying a bunch of stuff for it. But I've got this Grand Cherokee I got to get fixed first. Y'all remember Big Rhonda from some previous videos. I'm in the process now. You can't tell it. I've got the seat loose, but pulled the carpet up the other day. I got to put the shift linkage in, drive shaft in, and then I got to have that transmission rebuilt because it's toast. I dropped the pan on it, and there was all sorts of metal and everything in it, so it's just a big, whole, huge mess. Oh, yep, so that's what I've been up to lately. just trying to get some things done. I was really hoping to have that Grand Cherokee done before wintertime hit, and here it is. It's actually Thanksgiving today. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I ain't got the time, and I need a few extra funds to get the transmission redone. But once I get that done, she'll be ready to roll. I'm just gonna throw a set of 31s on it and be done for the time being. Grand plan one day is to do a 4.5 inch lift on it, but we'll get there eventually. All right, everybody, so that's going to do it for this one. I just wanted to get something out there real quick for you. And so, I am still here. I'm still doing some things, just been a little bit busy. Raptor liner, if you're thinking about it, go for it. I totally recommend it. It's really good. The Grand Cherokee, it'll be getting done in it as well. The CJ, yet decided on that one. I'm really leaning towards just doing a whole factory restore on it. But anyway, y'all, happy Thanksgiving. If y'all like this stuff, let me know. Leave a comment. I'll get back to you. Remember Sam the Jeep Guy on Instagram. On there all the time. I can message you back a lot faster there. See, it's about all I've got for right now. I might be able to make a video on something tomorrow. It's just be helping a buddy hook a light bar up. Just a standard wiring video. Maybe. We'll see. So I'm going to get out of here and enjoy the rest of my Thanksgiving. So until next time, y'all, I will see you later.